Modern Warfare 3 is less than a month away from releasing, and there is already a lot of controversy surrounding it. That being said, the open beta has come and gone, meaning we finally got a real sneak peek to the gameplay, which leaves one question remaining. Is it worth investing your time and money into it, or is it best to skip out on this one? Let me start by getting the elephant out of the room. Yes, this is basically a glorified update to Modern Warfare 2. About a year ago, there were rumors that Activision would skip out on a yearly COD release and would instead make something special for Modern Warfare 2 owners so everyone else can focus more on a polished release when 2025 comes out. I do believe that Modern Warfare 3 was supposed to be that special something, but something must have happened behind the scenes and Activision then decided to make it a full $70 game despite it not being so different from Modern Warfare 2. So let's start with that. What is different between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3? For starters, they kept leaning but removed mounting, so you can still lock yourself onto a wall when peeking around a wall, but you can't mount yourself onto a box. They also added a tactical mode for shooting where you're still focused in, but there's still a bit of hipfire spread going on. This also happens when you're sliding and aiming. I don't really see a point in this when standing, it just looks like an in-between of aiming down sights and hipfiring, but it has made sliding and shooting way more fluid. Also, slide canceling returned, dead silence is a perk again, map vetoes are back, reload cancels are back, and red dots are back. While they are great changes, that's really about it. Everything else is the same as Modern Warfare 2. Tac sprint is still a thing, gunsmith is the same, the UI is still garbage, but hey, at least our cosmetics carry over. Sledgehammer also brought in maps from both OG Modern Warfare 2 and OG Modern Warfare 3 completely remastered, and so far those seem to be the main attraction of the game since there doesn't seem to be any signs of a new original map coming in yet. For good or bad depends on the person. For me, it's been 50-50. Maps like High Rise and Favela were refreshing to play again, while maps like S-Stage showed that some maps don't age well with time, especially when you combine them with the new visuals, which have been so far pretty shit. I get that people like the milsim serious shooter theme with Call of Duty, even though COD itself is anything but that. It does create a lot of visual issues. For example, if someone has a green bushy skin and stands next to a wall with vines, they're gonna be invisible until they start shooting at you, and by the time you realize it, you're probably dead. There really isn't much you could do about this, as this is just what happens when you make a milsim themed game, but I just wanted to point that out. The skill-based matchmaking has gotten a lot of criticism just like all the other recent Call of Duties. I personally couldn't tell how strict it was, mainly because I only got a few days of playtime in, but my stance on it is the same as the other games. It does suck that Activision has cranked it up to extreme levels, but it hasn't affected me personally. I understand and agree that skill-based matchmaking is an issue and it definitely needs to be toned down at the very least, but I feel like people are hating it for the wrong reasons. I hate it because it gives players a false sense of accomplishment and it doesn't work well when it comes to queuing with friends. Everyone else hates it because they can't drop 40 kills against a bunch of Timmy No Thumbs for their YouTube highlight reels. I feel like people are taking COD pubs way too seriously when they shouldn't be. To me, pubs don't mean anything. I usually just blast some music and play the game. If I do good, who cares? If I get stomped, who cares? If I want to prove myself as a player and worry about my performance, I play ranked, which is how it should be. There are so many people that get upset over this and start their arguments with, I consider myself to be an above average player, when they've never touched a ranked game in their life. Oh, but ranked is too sweaty. Too fucking bad. The only way you could call yourself any kind of player is by playing ranked and seeing where you are on the spectrum, but people don't want to do that for some reason and they like to base their arguments on subjective data. I'm not trying to knock on these guys as I'm actually with them for the most part, but if you're going to argue against skill-based matchmaking, at least do it right. Play ranked, see where you are on the spectrum, and make your arguments from there. Okay, I probably ruffled some jimmies there, so let's just move on to the conclusion. So Crow, you're saying that this game is just a glorified update to the previous game being sold for $70? Welcome to Call of Duty. Despite everyone hating on Modern Warfare 3 for being just that, this has been a thing for a long time, but everyone kept shrugging it off simply because Call of Duty was the cool kid game and you wouldn't be cool if you didn't buy every release. Sure, not every Call of Duty has this issue, but there were sure as shit some blatant cash grabs that could have been easily released as updates. I am disappointed that Modern Warfare 3 is yet another glorified update, but I'm even more disappointed that it took people 16 years to figure this one one out. Like, holy shit, you guys are so gullible. Hell, this Modern Warfare 3 is becoming exactly what the OG Modern Warfare 3 was. The game Modern Warfare 2 should have been in the first place. I feel like if this was what Modern Warfare 2 released as, people would hate it less. So is this game worth it? It depends. If you're one of those people that skipped out on the Modern Warfare 2 remake last year, then yeah, I think it's worth it. If you're someone that played Modern Warfare 2 but wanted more from it, I'd say wait a little while and just buy it when it's on sale. I genuinely did have fun playing this, and it was a breath of fresh air playing familiar maps with this new style of gameplay, but that $70 price tag is a real kick to the nuts. So that is going to be it for today's video. What are your guys' thoughts on Modern Warfare 3? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll talk to you all later.